It was one hell of a storm last night. The rain, the wind, and it got up to 80 kilometres here.
Like a gold panning sluice. Imagine like lying down like this, but being shaken this way all night. Man, it was hard work, I tell you that.
After all the rocking of our vehicle, I woke up this morning because it gets quite warm inside, especially when you have all the windows closed, and opened up the little side window here by the bed and decided to watch this blue gecko. And how lovely is that? Look what it's doing with the blades of grass. Getting the blades of grass, and the bottom shoots might be a little bit more pointed, and pulling them up in between the webs of its feet. It's cleaning its feet. It's been doing the odd little shake, flicking the water out of its eyes. They're so clean. Amazing to watch. In America, they would say we're hunkering down. That's exactly what we're doing with our roast lunch. We're doing a lot of editing today as well, and it is one heck of a storm. Kelly said it's just like we're on the islands.
It's like a cyclone's come through.
I know that it's 86 kilometres at the moment.
And it's not like a seasick motion, it's more like a violent shaking in the van, isn't it?
Oh,
Back and forward.
full on.
And when you're lying down, it's quite hard because the thing's shaking up and down.
Oh, there we go again. It is, it's just rock, 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 rock. Could do with a bit of a break from it actually.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing this morning? We survived the storm.
But we did get up to 86 k's. 86 kilometres was, it might have been more than that actually. Don't know, but we were safe. Iceberg was good. So that's what it was like. And look at the beautiful day. But look at what's left over.
No. How are we going to get around that? There's a
You're a bit slow.
There's a lot going on down here. Tell you, it's been a hive of activity. We've got the diggers, everyone motorbikes and all sorts going down here. So we're going to go for a tiki tour around Cape Foulwind. That's where we're near, so you can imagine how that got its name. And then we're going to head down to Fox today.
Families are all out, everybody's having so much fun, and we met this really nice lady. What's her name? Alicia or Leisha?
Leisha.
Leisha. She's really cool, and she's actually, she's thinking I'd quite like to, leave home, leave from being here and travel and everything. And I said, you should check us out. So, hello, if you are there.
And she said that she's lived here 30 odd years and she's never seen so much wood on the beach from the storm.
It is a lot of wood, good firewood. Actually, it's quite scary, isn't it? You can tell there's been a storm.
That's what we love about the coast, is you can have the bonfires.
Yeah, that is a lot of wood.
Oh, that must be Cape Foulwind down there.
Right. I mean, look at that big log over there. Imagine that coming towards you, for goodness sakes. If you and I, Kelly, decide to get in the water. I mean, which is worse? Shark or...
It's like a shark.
It is like a blooming shark.
Should we hit the road?
We shall. I'm also trying to sort out, is it the chocolate that I'm eating? Don't you all comment in saying it is the chocolate, because it could be the chocolate, or it's the yogurt that I'm eating. It's giving me dreadful sort of acid. Not good for you having acid, so done my favourite, taking that myelin to liquid stuff. Blech. Anyway, taking it. And I pulled fish out of the freezer rather than chicken. So we're having monkfish, either for lunch or dinner, and we've got some leftover delicious carbohydrate mashed potatoes.
Yum.
And kumara. They're quite nice actually. Look at the way it's even pushed up the sand. Like little dunes. They're, I don't know their specific names, but they are the daisies, like beach daisies. Just teaching you something on them. See how they've got the black centres, and if you zoom in there a bit, see how they look like a whole lot of little tiny little black things on there. If you want to get them while they're young, that would be an older one, because see the little black dots in the middle? It's been alive all that time from the pollen going into there, into the centre. Younger, older, older again.
These are our new friends Colin and Raina. They're leaving and we're not going to be too far behind them.
Well, we have just arrived at a place called Cape Foulwind, and funny enough, both of us had different thoughts on what we thought the foul wind was. I figured that it was a place which had a foul smell to it. Kelly thought that it would be strong. We have pulled over, sun shining. I've got my 2 thermals and t-shirt off at the moment, and as you can see I haven't even got a hat on. It's not windy. Got my hair out, done. So we are making some lunch, and today we're going to be having the monkfish and the leftover mashed potatoes with a side salad. And Kelly said, do you want to sit at the picnic chairs back there, or where would you like to go? And I said, well, how about if we could have a view, because I thought, quite a spectacular view here. And I said it's a bit awkward traipsing our plates down to the, you know, the picnic tables. And I said, what if we went up on the roof? And she said, well, you just said you didn't want awkward taking your stuff down to the picnic table. And I thought, well, is it awkward going up there? I don't know, it'd be our first time doing it. We've been up there when we had our binoculars out at night time. That was a wee bit awkward and cold, but we did it. Who knows what we'll get up to. Anyway, that's a little bit of our update for now. And it's 1:10, right on track for a late lunch. Likes it. She's been editing and she's had a bit of a crappy day, only because of me having acid. But anyway, it's gone now. Lunch should be good. It's quite hot up here.
Look at the setup. Cushion.
Oh yes, and under the cushion I've got our little head things. You've got to have a little bit of bounce in there. I've already tried it out, so it's quite good.
Have you?
Yeah, it's actually very relaxing.
Would you like to be on this side near the diesel? That was a joke.
For you. Okay. And I've got extra lemon juice if you want it. Quite a spectacular view for us, as you can see. It's quite lovely. And it's quite hot up here.
Rescue.
Humble bumblebee rescue. Kelly, you explain what you
just found a bee down here.
Come on.
Which can't get out. Oh God, now the tui's behind us.
Oh no.
Bee first, then tui. I'm going to try and rescue him with the rope.
Oh, Kelly to the saviour again.
You right, little thing?
Poor little thing. We love our bees, all bees. We let them land on us.
You couldn't get out.
And Kelly didn't even think you were alive. So have you been travelling in the storm? Gosh, it must be absolutely exhausted. So it needs a little bit of sugar.
There's something rustling over there. The tui keeps flying in and out, but we just don't seem to be able to grab it on the camera. Never mind, a tui will find us. We're just going to take a quick trip down to Gibson Beach. You're loaded up on Panadol and painkillers.
Under the radar, under icebergs from a roof rack. I think a lot of it has to do with having been in lockdown for 36 hours maybe, the day and the night, and we were editing, and I almost feel like I'd had a migraine, but I don't really get migraines. And anyway, I've taken a couple of Panadol, even though I haven't got a headache.
It was a fair bit of a shake we got.
Yeah,
the back
somebody
and
gets
forward.
car sick and boat sick. I don't seem to get van sick so much.
Thank God.
Dreadfully boat sick. When we go on the Inter-Islander, I don't know what anybody's going to do with me.
Apparently it's only a minute down to the beach.
It's like you're in Dover.
I thought the same thing.
Go on, say it in your accent.
Dover.
She loves it.
The cliffs of Dover.
Look at how beautiful it is here.
The waves look like they're coming in sideways.
All of the rocks. Oh, they do. They're odd waves. They're like, they keep coming in sideways. How very strange.
Oh, it's funny, you think once you've seen one beach, you've seen them all, but they're all so different. Man, look at the size of these wood pieces.
It just caught my eye and I thought, oh, it looks like a bit of blue vein cheese. You put that in your fridge. It feels kind of good too. Oh, there's, gosh, how could we not even know? Coal mining stuff still. On the beach here from the rust.
We're just trying to work out this stegosaurus looking material.
Oh, you're not going to believe it. It's rock.
And it looks like somebody's put it here, but then when you look up into the cliff, it's actually over there as well.
It's quite beautiful. That's all hard.
They're like plates or something. They're like tectonic plates.
Yeah.
Or a massive dinosaur, one or the other.
And we're walking on it.
Yeah.
But that's just, it's just pure hard rock. People with the muscles. I wonder how far out that goes.
And then these look like dinosaur eggs. Let's go and check out the one by the waterfall.
We've made it to the lighthouse and we're enjoying ourselves just here.
I kept thinking that was sand, but that's actually rock.
Oh, it's pretty smooth feeling water. Feels like, I don't know, I feel like I've got conditioner in my hair. Oh yeah. I would have no idea how good that is. Actually, I'd love to get in here. My cow. Oh my god, that's my, I think that's what I've needed the last 36 hours. for the stingrays and you want to try it? Okay. Tell you what, Miss Kelly has come a long way. Make yourself comfortable on there.
Well, I've got myself on a wibbly wobbly here.
Yeah.
Oh, it does feel smooth.
Doesn't it?
It feels like it's boiling water.
Yeah.
Is that what's coming up here?
I don't know, but it's quite warm.
Try not to ruin my eyeliner.
Doesn't matter. Sunglasses back on.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got the sun on my shoulders.
Beautiful.
Good on you. I love the way you get out and try new things.
Say yes.
Yeah. Show us your panda eyes.
Oh, have I got panda eyes?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Still cute. Still beautiful.
Gibson Beach. Granite bluffs give way to the softer and more easily eroded mudstone. That must be what made it feel so smooth, mudstone. There you go, that's what it feels like to pet a dinosaur.
Oh, that was amazing. I think I might just do it again quickly. Oh, that was truly amazing, wasn't it?
They called that the Giant's Tooth Rock. It was destroyed in an earthquake. So I think that means we've been to the westmost point of the South Island. We saw one down in the south too.
We found that to be not as exciting as going down for our 1 minute walk to the beach. Takes a little bit longer than 1 minute, by the way. It's a wee bit steep there, down and back up again. But well worth every little bit of it when you're down there. Here for the lighthouse, you've got the view that Kelly's just showing. But here it's still lovely. We've been very spoilt in between forests all the time.
Turn right onto Seal Colony Road.
I think we're on the right path now. Off to the seal colony lookout. New Zealand fur seal, kekeno. Despite its small size, nearby Wall Island is one of the most important seabird colonies on the west coast. 6 species breed there. See the seals, once they move, there's actually seals everywhere.
120.
Oh, have you?
Quite close, yeah.
Nowhere near the size. Remember that massive seal we saw at the lighthouse down
They
south?
were huge, whereas in these ones are, I don't know, they could be sort of like your baby sister or brother or something. They're tiny. They're like new little pups almost. So I wonder how the heck they survive on those rocks, because this is way, way, way more ferocious and vicious the sea for them to come in. And the penguins, I just don't really know how they all do it. I don't know how they survive, especially with those big chunks of trees floating everywhere at the moment. You can smell that they're down there too, by the way.
Alright, shall we hit the road and
I think so.
head to Fox River and find a nice wee spot by the river?
I like the sound of that. For the next park up for a day or so and soak up the sun, some nice food, good company. Away we go. Well, we are at Fox, what's it called?
Fox River.
Fox River. And we're staying here the night with a number of other people as well. Poached eggs, not on toast, on our mince that we made, and we had leftover cabbage, and of course I've added our Celtic salt and omega-3s.
Night from Panda.
That's so cute. She looks like a little bandit, doesn't she? I'm so proud of her getting in the water today. I'm looking at you. We're surrounded by lots of friends here at Foxy, and we've been down to have a wee bit of a look. And anyway, that's dinner, and we'll catch you on the next one.
When Louise says friends, she means other campers. We haven't actually made friends with them all.
Oh, we couldn't. We meet too many people as it is. We'd never get anything done. We'd never leave. and never get anything done. We'd never eat because we seem to attract one person and the next minute two, and then before you know it, there's 3 or 4. So we're not even famous. We're just travelling around New Zealand together. Okay.